Hello friends, now in this video we start to making the Amazon clone this website, this fully clone. And here see these types of, when we have any of the menu, these types of a model will display and they have a sub menu. And here all this when we have this mobile app, here two links appear here for the Play Store and App Store. This here two types of image. And here profile, when we hover on the profile section, here hello user and sign up button, here display, here add to cart. This whole things we made in HTML CSS on JavaScript. And this all the images. Let's start it. Go on our VS Code editor. Now here I come in the my VS Code editor. Here I already added the icon which are required for the this project. And also I added the depend on the images also. Here first of all I want to create a one HTML file in outside this image file. Here index.html, and here also I want to CSS and JavaScript file. First of all I want to create all this file. Here I give the style.css, and after that I want to add the JavaScript file. For that I add the script.js. okay, I think something is missing. Let's rename this script.js. Now I created this three file. First of all, in the HTML file I want to HTML boilerplate. For that, pressing the shift and exclamatory mark. After the image these types of a give the and press enter. Now this will be appear boilerplate of the HTML. Here first of all I want to change the title. For that, come in the here, and this title is too much big. For that, click on the anywhere, right click and inspect. Here this will display. Just click here three dot. After that, just go here in the top section. Here you found the head section, and just expand this, and here search the title. Where is, I think here is somewhere. Here I found the title. Just copy the whole title. Here double click, you automatically this selected. Copy this, come in your code, and here just change this, and right click this VS Code editor, open with live server. This live server is a one type of a extension. You go on the your VS Code editor, here click, and here select the live server, and you want to install this here. Now first of all right click, open with live server. Now see here our title is display online shopping. I want to also give the this types of icon here also. For that I want to give this here in the Google I type the MEESHO icon or logo, you can type anything. Here this first link is right click, copy image address, and come in the your code. Here I want to add the, first of all give the comment for the reading purpose. Here I give the favicon icon, and here I give the link rel. After that rel is the relation matlab, and here I give the h reference. Just paste this code and just close this and file this one, and let's go on the here. See this icon is now coming as like this one. Now I want to this much done top section and close this tab. Now I want to give the logo and this whole this section. For that, come here, and I want to add the this HTML and CSS file also. Let's add this first. Here I give the link rel. Now I want to add the CSS file. For that, style sheet and h reference, giving the path of this style sheet style.css, and in the body section I add the JavaScript file. for optimization, better use. For that, here give the script src and give the script.js, and now see these both are file are added. For here, first of all, I give the header and header. Now I want to come in the css file. First of all, give the all element box sizing, border box, and giving the body. By default body has a margin. I want to remove this, and also padding also, and give width is 100%. This much done. Now here I created this header one. First of all, I want to give the height of this top section. Here header I created. Just you want to give the class or only direct you can use is header, but I want to give the class. That's why here I give the class name header. Just copy this header name and style come in the style.css file. Here just paste, and here give the height is approximately I think this is a 60 pixel, and here also give the background color for checking purpose how much this will take. And here see, yeah, see here this much, and here little bit I want to increase this. Let increase this 100% approximately. Now see this one here and this one here, I think I want to give here. For that, here I give the approximately 80% pixel. Little bit for that I give the 75. Now it's almost same. We will adjust after that. Now I want to add this logo. For come in the HTML file here, and I have a image of that logo here. See this MEESHO, I want to access this one. Here I create a one div tag and giving the class name is logo container, and press enter. This is due to the image I write directly. Now inside that I want to include the image of this logo. See, and here giving the path. After that I want to add the logo, MEESHO logo, and this one. Now let's check. Here see this logo is coming, but I want to adjust according to I want, and just remove this background color. Where is here, and just give the only outline 1 pixel, solid and red. These things are better for that. Okay, now I want to give the remove this background color here also. Just copy this. Now I want to design this image logo. For that, just copy this container, logo container, come in the style.css here. By default I want to give the image, this image tag width and height according to the its parent. For that, here I give image width is equal to 100%, and now I want to here give the width is approximately 100 pixel. For now let's check. See this according to this, and here I give the approximately 200. Now it's okay. This is a more bigger. I give 150. Yeah, now it's okay, but I want to just this whole content in the center. All these content are in the center form. For that, here I give the by default body, not a body. In the head section I give the padding. Top and bottom is not given, I give the 0 pixel, and left and right side I give the approximately 10 pixel. Now here you can see this a little bit space here coming as like this one. Now I want to this Amazon logo in the center. For that I have this header container, and here I give the display flags alignment item center. Now let's see, this MEESHO is logo is now in the center, and see, I want to also give this border is. For that, here outline I was giving already. Where is outline? Here, just give this one is in the form of a gray. Change the color. Now see, our logo is little bit small as compared to the original one. For that, here I just increase the height width of this logo. I give the approximately 55 155. Now see, it's exactly same, and here see little bit this height will be more. For that, here I give the approximately 70. Now let's see, little bit our is small now, giving the 72. Now it's same, exactly same, does not any changes, and our logo also proper in place. Now this much done. Now I want to add this search bar, this search one. For that, in the index.html file, here I, after the logo container, here I first of all comment search box. Here also just create a one div tag. I create a div, and I give this container name is search input container, and press enter. This automatically generated due to the emit. And now this one created. Here in this section I have a two things. One thing is I have a this search icon, and other is a this input. And when we type something, see, this arrow is generated, and for that here I create a input. First of all, I want to give this icon, and in this section I already added the search icon. See this one, here I give the image div, and div giving the class name search icon. Press enter. Inside that image src, in the image folder I want to use the search icon, and just close it. After that, I want to give the input type equal to test, and here I give the placeholder. Let's see, I'll try sadi and all this. For that, I just right click here, inspect, and here come, I see the input where is placeholder. Here just double click here, copy this placeholder whole things, and come our code, and just close this unnecessary things. Now let's see what the output. Here see, this one and this section image, and this one is now looking. I want to also add when we type something, this one will display. For that, I want to here this one, due to the JavaScript, I want to also give this div. I give the search input close. I give the input close search. You want to give anything. Now enter, and inside that I want to add this search. Here is have cross symbol not. For that, I use the font awesome. Here let's go on the font awesome library. Here I come. Now here you come and start. After that, enter in the email, and then this send to the script file, and you can add in your HTML file, or you can use the other CDNJ font awesome library, which is a content provider delivery network, and click here because I want to HTML tag, and you want to this URL, you can click here also, and this has one also here. I want to copy link tag, and again come in the your file in the top section. Here I want to add the our font awesome, and press the shift alt F for the formatting purpose. Now this code is formatted, and here also this one is okay. And now I want to use the cross symbol for come in search, and here type the cross or close, or anything you want to. I type close. Yeah, see this xmart is generated. Now just copy this. You want to be here, click on here free, because I want to use the free one, not any other things. And now click here, copy this tag and come in the HTML file where you want to add the this types of a icon. Just paste it and come in the your website and see this types of a icon now here coming. For that, now this much is done. Now I want to design this whole things, and this search which is where is close, this is for this, this is for this, and where is this one close? I think here I was forgotten, maybe. Just close this div, just delete this. Now here I click, yeah, now this one here close, and now I want to make the this icon is small. For that, just copy this one search icon and style, come in the style.css, little bit give the here space top section, and here press here. I give the width is approximately 20 pixel. Now let's see here icon is now coming, and these things are work. Now I have a these three things, search and input, and this one is a in the parent of the this search input container. Just copy this one, come in the style.css file and paste it here. Now I want to give the this width is approximately, I give the max width is approximately 300. Let's check, and also give the border, or give the outline, because it does not take in the participate in the box model, that's why. Solid, and give the color is I give the gray type little bit. See these types of now coming. I want to increase the this max size is 300, and if I give the only width, then you can see this width is little bit more. And inside that, I want to these three things in the flex direction. For that, I give the display flex. Now see these three things are coming, and here I have also inside I have a input, this input box. Here I want to give the this input class name, give the input search. Let's copy this again and come in the your HTML file, CSS file, paste it here. Now here I give the width is 100%. Now let's see this. See our output is like this, and here I give the, now here I give the width also 350, Let's see what's the output after I will change it. Yeah, little bit small or okay. Yeah, I think I want to give the 60. Yeah, and now I want to give the height. This height is approximately 60 pixel. Let's see, this is more, I give the 50. Now it's okay, and here I want to give the only margin. For that, here I give the margin left approximately 20 pixel. Let's check it. Little bit more. Here I increase this. Now see, it automatically 25. And here input box already have this already this box. Let's hide this, giving the border none, and also out tile which is by default also give the none. Now let's see. Yeah, I have this a little bit more. I want to decrease this height. For here come give the 45. Yeah, now okay, and this is proper. Now I want to increase this width because this is small. For that I give the this is 400. Now this okay, and here border also I want to giving the border radius approximately 5 pixel. Now here 5 pixel is border is already given. This is not a 5 pixel, give 3. Yeah, now this, now I want to make this dark one. For that here come give little bit dark. Yeah, now this is exactly same. Now I want to give this whole, this and this are in the center form. For that here I already given the display flex, and just I want to add the alignment item center. Now this content are in the center form. See here I have a little bit this both side. When we type little bit padding, I give the little bit padding is approximately 5 pixel. Now let's see, when we type, see here little bit padding is refresh. Okay, I was not given the pixel. Yeah, now this little bit padding is coming. Now I want to give this one icon also approximately 5 pixel. For that here give the padding is 5 pixel. Let's check, or you can give the margin 5 pixel here. Okay, just increase this 7. Okay, and this is 6. Either now this much I want to increase this font size. For here input I give the font size is 18 pixel. This font size is approximately I think too much. Let's check this, and this one I give the approximately 16. Yeah, I want to also change the font family. For that come here Google, open the Google, and here type Google font, and just click here. I use the Roboto font of family, and just where is anywhere I use a light selected light and just remove here, dismiss this light one. After that a regular and also medium one and 700, that much. And just copy these whole things and come in the your HTML file in the top section here, just comment this. Here I add the Google font and paste here and press the Shift Alt F for the formatting purpose. Now this much done. Now here all this I want to add this font to the all, then copy this one, font family Roberto and Sans-Serif. Come in the style.css, go on the body here give the font family Roberto and Sans-Serif. This will be given to the all the element tag. Now come here and you can see, just close this one. You can see as like this one. Now is giving completed, and here these things are same, and here this icon is coming. I want to give the more padding in the this search input container, give this approximately 7 pixel. Now it's look good, or little bit more. Okay, yeah, now look good. And here this one is okay, and this font size I think little bit more, and here I was giving the width height is 45 pixel. These things are okay, and this one is okay. And I want to, when we type, then this one will be display. For that I use the JavaScript. Here I already added this JavaScript in the HTML file here. Now here I want to access this input box. Here I was also assign this class name. Just copy this, come in the style.css file here, create a one variable and input search element, use the document dot query selector, and inside that just paste this class and with the dot, because this is a class, this dot represent the class, this is a class name. And after that for the checking purpose, console dot log input search, and come in the here this your file, right click, inspect and open the console. Now here you can see this input tag is display here. Now I want to access this input here. When this input, when see I want to trigger every time. For that document dot input search, what is this, input search dot add event listener. When the key is pressed, key down, then this function will be run. And let's here I was just cut here and paste here. Okay, not cut it, copy. Just refresh this page, right click, inspect console. When we here type somewhat, see this input will be display. For that here just refresh this one, and here I want to give the one condition. In input dot search element has a value, if some value is available, then this icon will be display, otherwise does not. For that I want to also access this icon. Here come, and here this icon, I also giving the class name, or you can, I want to give the ID is best for this. I give the close search, just copy this one and come in again in the script file. Here you can directly give the document dot get element by ID, and here I want to give style dot display equal to block, otherwise else document dot get element by ID, this same class style dot display equal to none. If some element is available, then also this search icon will be show, otherwise this will be none. And by default I want to also giving the this one none, because I don't want to by default if any letter is not available in this that section. For that see, this will gap, but when we refresh this again come. For that here I was already giving the this ID, copy this and come in the style.css file. Here using the ID in CSS we use the hashtag, and after that paste this name, and here I give the display none. Now see, this will come DA. When we type something, this icon will be display. Now this much done. When we click, see here, when we click, this search icon will be display, and this search popular. For that I want to here in the HTML file, this is a search. Inside that I have this input, and just scroll up here. I want to create another div class search recent model, and here inside that I want to give the some random text for the checking purpose it what happening. Now here I check, see it will be here. For that I just copy this, or just cut this section, or you can paste in the top section also. Let me first check here, copy this, come in the style.css. Here I give position absolute. Now see, this will be display here, and for that I want to also give this is display absolute. Now it's here, and in the top this parent is a this search input container. I want to give this position absolute, a position relative, give the position relative. Now this one is coming. Now here I want to only give the top 0. Now see, this will come bottom side, and left also 0. This is I think with respect to this search input container. Yeah, I was giving this here alignment item center, that's why this coming. I want to give this top approximately this height is approximately 45. For that I give the here 45 pixel from the top section, and now I give the background color red for the checking purpose, and here also I give the height is 400. Now let's check here, this see this one will display, and I want to give this whole width. For that here give the width is 100%. Yeah, now see this one is automatically taken, and when we hover, then this when we click on here, then this one will display. For that I here by default I give the display none. Now see, this will be gone. for I want to display this. For this I want to copy this parent and come in the little bottom, and here I give the within focus within. After that just copy this again, this class name, and paste, and curly bracket. Here give the display block. Now go on, when we hover, see this one will display. When we click here, then this box will be display. Now I want to design this as like this one, this link. For that come here, and here give the first of all I want to add here one heading recent, for giving the yes to recent search. Here I give the search, yes, yes, okay. Now see here, see search is coming. By default I want to give the little bit padding in CSS, and just remove this one. I want to give this is in the form of a S3 is better. Yeah, now see, come in the style.css, this model by default has some padding. I give the approximately 10 pixel. Yeah, now here this text is coming. Now I want to display this whole the search. For that, in the JavaScript, here I want to create a one array for the storing this input, recent input, and this is a array. Here we can push all the this value when we pressing the enter. For that here see this when we type something and press the enter, this will be come here. When we type something and pressing enter, then we want to these things are come in our array. For that here I using the form tag here by default in the input section. Here I give the form, and after that inside just move this input from this, and now check was any something is different, and here see little bit this one gone. For that just come in the again style.css, where is input, this one. Before that you use the form and giving the width is 100%. Now see again this one is as like this before one, and when we click in submit, this one is gone. In this one and JavaScript I want to push this value. For that here when we click submit, for that by default in the HTML here is a action. Here I want to add this. Here I want to access this form for the on submitting. For here I give the on submitting or on submit. I want to call a function, or I give the id equal to input form. Just copy this and come in the style.css, this JS file, and here in the top section give form input element, and I give the id. That's why I give the document dot get element by id, and here paste the id name. Just copy this one form, and here after that here I give the add event listener, and inside that first I give the submit, and again I pass the callback function. Now I want to, when this value is coming, I want to push this value in this one. For that, just copy this input and here, and just give the value. I want to push this value from this one, recent input. Just copy this one, and here I give the recent input dot push in the array. Just copy this value here, paste here, and now I want to also display this array in here in the, when we click here also. For that, by default I want to give here something in the style.css. here I use the p tag, and here I created a one div with class name list of recent, and inside that I want to access insert the p tag. Just copy this one and come in the script type. Now I want to access this one with the, you can access const, because I don't want to change this. For that, giving the document dot query selector, here paste this, and now this is coming. Now I want to access this recent list. I want to insert all the element in this section. For the checking purpose, element is where is placed. For come here in the index.as, I add the dummy tags, just these things, and just remove the background color. Where is background? I give the this one, and when we hover, see this one is display. I want to give the box. See, when we hover, then this box will be display little bit. For that, here give the box size shadow 1 pixel, 1 pixel, 1 pixel, RGB 000 and 0.3. Now let's see our, see little bit here shadow is coming. I give the little bit more here 5. Now see, it is a blur type everywhere, here also, and here give the 0. Only I want to little bit blur. Yeah, see, now everywhere little bit blur type is coming. And you want to also give the this background color, you can give here. I give the background color is white. Now see, here I want to also add this search type icon, this one recent search icon. For that, in the HTML, in the top section, I add the div class icon recent icon, and just inside that img src. In the img folder, I have a recent, see this types of recent icon. For that, I want to also access img recent icon, and now I want to give this width and height, because this will be look much more bigger. That's why copy this recent icon class name, come in the style.css. here I give the width is approximately 20 pixel. Now let's see. Yeah, I think I was added some different one. I want to add the recent one, and now see, when we hover, see this icon is coming 20 pixel. Now I want to make this both are in the same direction. For that, I just copy this section, cut, and create another div tag recent item and inside that I add this. Now let's see when we have the same I want to copy this recent item and come in the style.css. Here I give the recent item in the form of a display flags. Now see, these are not in the one line. For that I give the here alignment item center. Now let's see here this one coming. Now I want to give here little bit more padding. Where is this box? I give the padding 15 pixel. Yeah, now look good. Here I want to from this icon and this icon little bit space for where is the recent icon, and here I give the margin right approximately 10 pixel. Now let's see here little bit space is coming as like this one. Now we make this dummy one. Now I want to insert the whole the data. When we hover, then when we submit this data and when we again click, then this data will be displayed here. For that I come first here JavaScript, and I already push it. For the checking purpose this data is pushed or not. For here I just console dot log this array, recent input array. Just copy this. Now check in the console section. I type something and press enter. This page will be refreshed, that's why maybe. For that here submit and here give the E. After that here give the prevent default. Now this will be not happen. Here I type and press enter. Now see data is inserted in this array. I want to insert again some other data. For that see two data is inserted, and this will come from I think here. Just comment this and now refresh again, and when we commit and press the enter, now this will come. Now again I want to type something. Now see two data is inserted. For that now I want to display this I want to display this whole things in the list of a recent. I want to also access this one. For that I already given this class, and in the JavaScript recent list of recent I was also accessing here. For the checking this will be get or not, just here come I give the console dot log, and inside that paste it, and here you see this div access. Now only one things I want to give here, just create one variable outside the module in the top section, because I don't want give the here list of recent HTML element. Now here give the string, because I want to first of all we assign the HTML link to this, then after I inserted in the inner using the inner HTML in this one. For that now just copy this, come here. Now here I want to give the here first of all I give the condition if recent input dot length is I think by default if 0, then this loop will not run. We give the greater than 0, then this loop will work. Just copy this one. Inside that I want to assign template string. Inside that I using this format, where is, and I want to also access the element of array. For that I using the for loop, let I equal to 0 I and equal to the recent input length, and here I give the plus increment. Now inside that I give this one here, just control plus shift plus control alt F for the formatting, and come in the index.html, just cut this format because I want to this types of a cut here. Come in the style.css, oh sorry, index script.js, here paste it and control plus this much, make this format. Yeah, this one okay, and this one. Now I want to access the array of element here. For that, here I give the dollar and curly bracket, inside that I give the recent, just copy this array name and here give the I tag inside that. Now these things are coming and I use this for loop input, and this will be inserted here, and these things okay. Now I want to assign this whole HTML store in this variable list of recent HTML. Now I want to give this whole this to this element recent list. For that, here come and here I give the dot inner HTML. This will be run when the element is available. For that, here inside that I give the inner HTML equal to this variable. Now just see, now let's go on the here and close this. When we have see, nothing will be display when we type mobile and press enter. Now see, here mobile will display. If you want to more, then I give the like a iPhone. See here automatically inserted. See, two times this one will display. For that, why this 2 times it display? Okay, I want to also clear, because when this loop is run and again and again already assigned. For that, by default here I want to give, just cut this and paste inside this form tag here. Now this see, this will be empty. When this will be, first of all this empty, then this variable this whole thing store from this variable. After that, this will be display. Now let's refresh again and come here. Here I give mobile, enter. Now mobile will display. If I give the phone iPhone and enter, now see, this phone will be display. These things are done. Now here when this is deleted, now this will be work. Now these things are work. Now I want to make this mobile things. For that, I want to separate here a little bit. For that, in the HTML file, where is this, all the things are in the left side and all the other things are in the right side. For that, I want to just cut this from the top section to the bottom section. Now see, I cut this and here create a div giving the header left, enter, and also create a div header right, enter, and I want to paste in the left section because this part is all the left. Now let's see our UI little bit change. Now I want to giving this header right one and left one. Just copy this both and come again in the style.css in the top section below the header one. Just paste this, and again I want to header right. Now here I give the display flex and alignment item center. Now let's see these are now okay proper. Here I inserted mobile. Now here mobile is inserted. Now this much is done properly. Now I go this mobile view. For that in the HTML, here this is a right part, and in the header section here is, see, when we type something here, this things right part will you display here, but I want to display in this right part here. For that, in the style.css, here is a header, and inside that I give the justify content space between. Now see, these things are come in the right section. Now in the HTML file, first of all I want to make this include this iPhone. Here I create a div and give the download container enter. Now here first of all I want to include this iPhone icon. For that, div mobile icon enter. Inside that I give the img src and go on the image side. I have a mobile icon. Now just keep this, and after that I want to also add this download app. For that I use the p tag and I give the download app. Now let's see what the output is. See, this types of output is coming. First of all I want to copy this mobile icon. Now come in the style.css in the bottom below. If you want to here comment, then also okay. For the after that future you want to visit this website and want to this, for that copy the and paste this. I give the mobile icon is approximately 20 pixel. Now let's see what the output. See, this one will display, and here I want to download container. Just copy this download container, and in the style.css here give the, I make a one here in the top section where I was using a display flags. We will optimize this in the last section after this is completed. Now the see and alignment item center, and here I want to little bit space like this types of a I give the space in the icon also. I give the padding approximately 5 pixel, and let's check it. But padding is not a good idea because our mobile icon will be small. I give the margin 5 pixel. Yeah, now see, this will be better, and this download look good, and this mobile icon is more. I give the approximately 10 pixel, 15, and okay. And here padding due to the margin, I think some difference. No, now this thing say okay. Height is 100%. Yeah, now this is properly coming. Little bit I think little bit up. For that I give the in the padding. See, in this right part in the download container center I have a p tag, and by default every tag has its own margin and width. For that I want to remove this. If I want to give the class name also, then also okay. Here I give the style, and here downloads container. Inside that IOFP and giving the margin is 0, and also I want to give the padding is 0. Now this much done. Now again I want to increase this font size. For that I give the font size is approximately 17 pixel. Let's see. Yeah, now this coming. Now let's go on the this section, become a seller. In the here this one is a one, and after that I want to create a div and become seller container. Only I want to add the I think only this element. For that, by default, now I want to give this p tag. Inside that, become a supplier or seller. Supplier, sorry, I want to change supplier. Just copy this and here change the seller with supplier. Now see, here is added. Now I want to add the our last piece of code, this profile icon and this one. And this one is I think I add the profile section, profile container. I give the div and profile container. Now inside that, first of all I have a profile icon. For that, div profile section, div profile icon. Profile icon, I give the I think I want to change this class name. I give this class name is a only what I want to give, profile and card. Now inside the profile and card I give the div profile container enter. For that, in the profile container, first of all I have this icon and then this text. For that I give the div profile icon and img src. I have already included here this profile icon. Where is, I want to visit this user. Yeah, see this user. Now I want to use this img and user. Now here I close this self closing tag and inside the p tag I give the profile. As like this one, I want to also add this card one. Just copy this again. Only I want to change the class name. Here I give the card container and here I give the card icon and here I want to give the icon cart. Now this much done, and here I want to change this name is cart. Now this thing is done. Let's see here. See, there is one display. Now first of all I want to copy this profile and cart and come in the style.css. Here I give the display flag same. We will optimize this, don't worry. Alignment item center. Yeah, now this will be display here. First of all I want to give this icon width and just copy the profile icon container, come in style.css here and give the comma, again copy the add cart container, add icon, cart icon instance. Okay, I was copy the difference one. I want to profile icon, not a profile container. Just copy this, come here and here change this name. Now I want to give the width is approximately 30 pixel for the checking purpose. Yeah, this will be I like this one. No, I want to reduce this, 20 pixel. Yeah, little bit okay. Yeah, okay. And by default I think profile and card I have its own padding and margin p tag due to the, for that here I have a profile and cart icon. Just copy this. Inside that I have a p tag. Just give the margin 0 and padding also 0 by default, which now this will be display here, and I want to space between them. For this, come here and just copy this profile icon, profile container, and here paste it, and also copy this cart container. Come here again, paste it, and here you want to give the padding is approximately 10 pixel. Now let's see. Yeah, now space is little bit coming. Now I want to see as like this one here as a more and as compared to this. For that I give the top bottom 0 pixel and left to right 30 pixel. Now let's see our, yeah, here, but this content is not in the form of a center. For here I give the display flags or give the text alignment is not a proper things. Display flags, justify content center, alignment item center. Now let's see here, and here I want to give the change the direction, flags direction column. Yeah, now these things are work properly, and here I give the 20 pixel padding and margin. Yeah, now this okay. And here in the I want to become a seller, I want to also design this where it become a seller. Here just copy this class name, come here, I give the also padding, top and bottom size 0 pixel, left to right 20 pixel. Now let's see here, now display we want to give the more, then also we can give the approximately 30 pixel, then also okay. See, now I want to give 35 also okay, better look. And I want to now give the here and here border. For that here give the border left side 1 pixel solid gray type color for checking purpose. Yeah, now this is coming. Here I give the 30 pixel because I want to give the download app also padding, and also this one is a border will be in the right part also. For that here I give change this right. Now see, this is coming, and now I want to increase the font I think, and yeah, give the font size is 18 pixel. Yeah, this is more likely, and I want to give the whole this color a little bit see, little bit not fully black, little bit gray type. For that come in the body section, here I give the color little bit gray type. For here come, now let's see our, yeah, now see this color will be changed, and this font will be more. I want to reduce this, here I give the 70. Now this will be here, and this border width more. For that I give the 1.5 pixel, 1.5 pixel. Let's give the 2. Now it look good, but this is not a proper. 1.5 is a best. Now this is, and here I want to also little bit download section. For that where is download container, here I give the padding from the right side 20 pixel. Let's see. Yeah, now this much are done. See this one, and in here this popular search also display by default. These things will be add later. Now this much top section as like this one we have created, but when we hover, see, when we hover, this one will display, and here also, and here is nothing, this will not done, only this one. When we hover this one will display, and this color will be changed. For that I want to come here in the top section. I make a one variable here after the body or above the body, you can make anywhere. I make a root, and inside that I give the make a one variable hover text color, and I want to this color. For that right click, inspect, and here I see the any color is represent or not. I think this is a pink type. For that I checking purpose I give the pink here and give a semicolon, then this will be converted. And now I want to make this as I require, and click here. I want to change this. This will be little bit this type for the checking. Let's collapse this, cut this one, and here and here also. Let's see what is this color. Here I click, right click, and yeah, little bit proper now. Okay, no, little bit up, I think. Or we can do one thing here. We can here just search MEESHO logo color code. Now let's see here, display something, and I want to only one thing, just copy this one hex code and just see what the output. First of all I want to this here for the this is not a proper, then copy and paste here. No, this is not a, yeah, just check. I think our section is better. Yeah, this color. Now I want to use this color here. Whenever I want to hover any things, first of all I want to make here this button when we hover. For where is download, this one, download container center, and here I give the download hover, and I give the color is where, and this color. Now let's see this color will be changed, and I want to see this is in the form of a little bit collapse, and this color is not exactly same. By default I give the this top section header here and give the font weight is 400. Now let's see here, I type OK and give this 700 as like this one. This will need more, 5000. 5000 is also more. I give the 450. No, 450 is more. 400. Yeah, I think 400 is proper. And when we have our for that here is a I give change this cursor pointer. Now see, this color will be changed, and this icon will be also change. We will change this with the HTML, with the JavaScript. Just let me do this first of all. When we hover, then this one will display. Here come, this is a download center. Here I make one link. Div class, and here give something is difference. I think okay, here I broken download our btn container. Now this, now see, yeah, when we hover, then this will be display. I want to, for that here I want to include this type of images, these two image. For the top section I want to download form. Give the h2 and download form from, yeah, from, not a form, from. I want to add the two link. I want, this is a image. For that I give the here and another also a link. Just copy these images, right click, copy image. Here I give the img src and paste the image this, and also in the this right click, copy image, also here image src and paste this. And here I want to give the class download btn, and this class will I want to also add in the this section also. And now I want to design this, copy this, come in the style.css file. Here is a download hover. After that I give the paste this btn and give the width is approximately 150 for the checking purpose. Now let's see what the output is coming. Here see, this one is coming. Okay, in the download btn, and this I think this is a more. I want to reduce this 100 pixel, and here I want to give the display block. Yeah, now this is coming, and see here download form is as like this more font. For I want to reduce this, I want to use the I think 3. Yeah, now okay, as more, and just copy this download container, come here. Here I give the this position absolute, and this position is absolute. Then after I give the bottom 0 with respect to its parent. For its parent is download container here, and here I give the position relative. Yeah, now this will be good, and this will be display approximately here. For that I give the where is here I give the top side from the approximately 50 pixel. Let's see, and here just give this and come in here. See this one display a little bit I want to up. For that here give the 45, and now this will display. You want to also giving the this same shadow as you given this one. For that in the search container here just copy this, come here again, paste this and refresh this, and this is a download hover btn container. Okay, now this one is here this and I want to increase the increase this images size. For that I give the approximately 150. Yeah, now it's okay, and I want to give this to the hover. This one is also okay. First of all check how much is width. This width is 100%. For the checking give the background color is red, and when we hover here then this one will display. For that by default I give the display none, and now gone. When we hover on its parent, this download container, then this one will be display. For that here I give the hover, and then just copy this one again, paste here and display block. Now let's see, when we hover this one will display, but not go from this one. For I was giving the year 40, let's give the okay, I give this 30. Okay, I was don't give the 0 pixel. Now see here this one will display as like this one. I give the only 10 pixel. Okay, for that in this just give this 0. Okay, I want to little bit down. I think I was added this here give the height is approximately 200 pixel. Now this much is generated. Yeah, these things are okay. When we hover then this will be display. Here I want to increase this 300, and when we hover let's give the 40. Yeah, this will be display. Now I want to give this here 40, and now I want to give the whole container this padding approximately 10 pixel. Now this form is here looking. When we hover then this will be display, and I don't want to this type of a border. For that just comment it. If you want then you can put this. When we hover then this will be display, or you can add here also. Just copy this and focus effect also, and just comma this and paste again, and here give the focus. Now see, when we click here and or not, this will be display. Now this much done, and here bottom side, see this bottom side border also we will make this, don't worry. And let's give this high width is very width. I give the width is approximately 200 pixel. Let's check. I want to increase the image size. Here look very much big and here is small. I give this 180. Yeah, now it's look good. And but I want to here shift this, or this one I give the margin left minus 30 pixel. Now let's see. Yeah, now between this I want to little bit space. I was already here given bt download btn, and here this give the margin top side 5 pixel. Yeah, now this and when we hover, see this color download form color will be not change, but my section this change. For that I give the where is in the body section I was given the one color. Just make this a variable. For that I use anywhere. Here I make a text color and paste this, and just copy this variable name and paste here. Give the where and paste this. Now I want to make this color to the this h1. Where is download? Yeah, here, and this is how download hover, but I want to give this color. Now see, this color will do not be changed. Now this much done, and this section this and when we hover this color also change. For that this is a become seller. Okay, this profile one, profile container. Here I add to cart. Here I want to give the when we hover, here I give the hover or profile and cart focus color where hover. Now see, this color will change, but this image icon is not changed due to the because this is a one type of a icon, not any changing this color. We will do it later. Now this top section is almost completed, as like this one, same to same. Here when we see type something like this mobile, and after that I again type phone. Now see here, this one I want to in the top section, not a after that, like here as like this one phone. When we type, see here this phone is coming and I type a mobile, then here top section see recent mobile will come like that. I want to here also from my section. For that here I was pushing this value, but we change this push into the unshift. Now see here, if I was insert any element, see mobile, after that I want to search the phone. Now see value is coming top section. Now this much done, as like we have completed this section, all this when we hover and this section and this. Now we go on the our this navigation bar, this one. Let's here in the HTML, first of all this right part is here completed, and this head section come here bottom section, here give the nav, and inside that I give the unordered list. Inside that I use the li tag. In that li tag I want to add the this first section, how many ticks, and now second one, this one, and just I want to copy this li, and just press the alt, pressing the shift and alt again, this one copy automatically, and here I want to only change the name and man. After that option is a kid. Just copy and paste all this navigation. You want to skip this, you can skip. Let's copy this. Okay, one value is remaining, last is our electronic. Just copy this and paste here. Okay, here all mobile also copy. Let's delete this. Now this much done, and I want to format this one. Now let's see the what the output is coming. My section, see these types of output we get. Now we want to design this as like this one. For that first here come and I comment it, navigation here, and in the CSS file in the bottom section I commented from this section, and navigation CSS is started. And now first of all I access the now. Here give the width is 100%. Now see, and after that in the now I have unordered list. Here I give the first of all padding 0, because by default unordered list has a left side padding. See here, just looking now. And also I want to list style none dot, and here give the display flags. Now see, this hold the content in the this one horizontal row, and we want to space between. For that use the justify content space between. Now see, automatically this space is generated from this. Now I want to little bit padding from this and this one. Here you can give, we can give here padding, and we don't want to top and bottom. For that we give the 0 pixel. Only want to let left and right side 10 pixel. Now see here, little bit this types of space is coming as like this one. Now I want to bottom size also border, this types of border. For that this is a navigation. Here I give the border bottom 1 pixel solid, giving the gray type color. Now let's see what's the output. See, now as like this one is coming, our same as like this, and just remove this. Then now it's almost okay. Here see, this name are all, and the little bit bold. For that here I think I have anything. Let's see our font awesome, Google font. I use the Roberto, and here I use a 300, 400 regular, and 450 anything available. 450 is not available, 500 is available. Let's give the font size is font 500, font weight is 500. Let's check what's the output. See, more dark will become, it will be okay for the regular one. Yeah, now it's okay. Now when we hover, see here we hover the, then this border will become. For that we can give here, come here now li, and inside the unordered list, after that li, Here we give the height is 100%, and for the checking purpose give the border red, background color red. Now let's see our code. Here see, this is not taking the full width. Here I want to give the height is 100%. Here also, and here also I give the height is approximately 50 pixel. Now see, okay, this is coming, and this unordered list, why? Okay, height due to the here I was alignment item. Okay, alignment item center. Why this top side padding is coming? Let's check. Let's first of all come here, paste this. Now check. Okay, by default here I was giving something. No, nothing giving. Just cast here check. Yeah, I think by default ALI tag has is padding or margin. That's why we give the, first of all remove this margin 0. Let's check. Yeah, why this is coming? Right click, inspect, let's check. Here is the now bar. Let's little bit up. Now okay, this I think due to the header here, I think I was giving the anywhere margin. Let me check why this is coming. And now we I think I have a margin here, width I'm giving the margin 0. Okay, margin not have. Yeah, I think this unordered list has a margin by default. Now this one is okay, but we want to hold content in a center. Here I want to give in the alignment item center and height is, and in the li tag I give display flex. Also here also center, justify content, no not a justify content, only display flex, alignment item center. Now let's see. Yeah, content will be in the center. For the checking purpose, just cut here and check, paste here. Now see, yeah, now taking the full width. Now I can give the here, just comment this border bottom 2 pixel solid. We want to give the same color as like this this one. Let's where is, what is the name of the variable I want to see. This is hover. We want to give the same color, not different one. That's why where, and use the hover. Now let's see. Yeah, see, this border will be coming, but we want to, this is approximately 4. Yeah, 4 pixel is enough, and this color is okay. As like this, little bit we want to dark, little bit dark. For that, yeah, now okay. Almost okay as like this. Now we want to, when we hover, then this one display. For that here we can give just now unordered list li. When we hover, then this border color will be changed, border color, and give the where hover this, and here give the by default this color will be transparent. Yeah, see, when we hover then this color will be changed, but here when we hover little bit text will be dumped. For that we can here just give the border, just copy this whole things, copy and remove this field, and this color also cut here, remove this transparent, and just remove this field. After that I give the here 3 pixel, after that it make 4 pixel. Now see little bit up our side also as like this one, but this color is not a proper. We can let's right click, inspect, check the actual color of this, just copy this in the here, give the, we can, yeah, this color is now coming. See here coming 244, 51, 151. Okay, just change this same color code. What is this? Here I place the mouse 244. Okay, 244. After that just mouth is here 51, 51, 151, I think 151, yeah, 151. Now let's see our same code here as like this. See, now same color will be here. Now here this this types of, see, this background color I want to give. For that, what is the name? This download container, where is download our container, this one, and I want to give the background color white. When you have, now see this one look good, and this one I want to also change the this text color also when I hover, and this one we want a little bit proper, we want a little bit more height. See, this border will be here up and down. For that, where is here I give the little bit 50, give the 52, let's check, little bit up 55. Now border is almost a little bit up 5. Now it's almost equal, not a proper but almost equal. Now we want to add the, when we hover then this okay, this border will be too much, give this 3, and here add the 2. Yeah, now it's okay, and here you want to give the 4, little bit up. Now it's okay. Now color, I want to change the color when we hover the all this. For that, here give the color is where, and hover this text, and here I was not giving the. Now see, when we hover this color will change. Also we want to this pointer in the form of a cursor. For that, here I give the pointer. Sometime hover while not work, for here I give the cursor pointer. Now let's see. See, when we hover this color will be changed, and this pointer little bit up all the texts. Now this much done. Now I want to make a, when we hover this model will be display these types of a. For that, here in the index.html file, here I have a this ELI, and inside that we display this section. We can do here in the every li element, we can first of all enter and here give the one div class sub, not this type, div sub navigation, navigation n capital, we give the sub menu, not a enter. Now this is coming, sub menu is proper, sub navigation is not a good things, that's why. And now this one coming, and here I want to insert this model. First of all, we create this box side. When we have this box will be display like this types of a just copy this class name and come here. Here I comment that this is a model box sub menu. Now this one okay, and here enter, here paste this sub menu and give the our come on the hover section. Here we give the, why this curly bracket is coming inside, position absolute. Now this is coming okay, and giving the width is approximately 80 pixel, 80%, and background color red, and giving the height is, its height is approximately 400 pixel. For now we will change it later. See, this is coming in the top section, but I want to with respect to the li element. For that, this is li element is a parent of this submenu. For that, here I give the position relative. Now let's see with respect to this here display, but I want to this in the full screen. Here I was giving the width is 100, this 80%, that's why here I give the 100%. It take according to its parents, but I want to give the this screen size. For here I use the 80 VW size of the screen, or we give the 90, and now this is proper, or we want to give little bit more, give the 95. Okay, this will okay. Or we can do here also one things, where is HTML, okay, now it's also okay. For here when we have our this one will display here our, then okay. Now in the light tag I want to give its width, this width will be taken from this li tag, but I want to give this width to the this ul. For that just remove from this section, and after that this is ul, here just come and just paste it. Okay, I was not copy cut, just cut here and paste outside this navigation, and just format this. Now this much done, and now see what display. See here in the top bottom section this were coming. Now I want to make this in the center. Here 9 we give the 100%. Let's see, it's taking the whole width, but I want to in the according to this, see this human here and here as like this, we hover here little bit space. For that in the HTML I want to this move this, cut here and move again in the unordered list. Now let's see, this is coming top side, but I want to with respect to unordered list. For that I was already here giving the position relative with respect to li. Just cut here and come in the unordered list, here paste it, and here let's see unordered list. Here I was okay. Why this is not happening? I'm giving the top side 0. Yeah, now this is coming, and this menu has a some height, uh, approximately 54. For that I want to below this. For here I give the 50 pixel. Let's see. Yeah, now see here as like this one, when we hover this one display little bit up, see here little bit up. For I give the 52. Now let's see. Okay, or give the 53. 51 is best. And here just remove this white, give the white color. And when we have this one, really I want to give the border 1 pixel solid and give the gray type. See, when we here, and this box will be here, this is a box sizing, and here I want to give the border box sizing, border box. Okay, and little bit give 99. Now when we hover, then this box will be display. For that when we hover the unordered list, for that here I give the nav, and inside that unordered list we have a submenu, and when we hover li element, for that here I give the now here I think we want to move all the element this div tag in the li tag. This is a best of things, and just here paste here. Okay, I was miss. Just cut from this and move in the this one li tag. This is the best things. When we hover on the li, then this box, this one div sub menu will display. This is the best one. Now let's see here when we okay, that was gone. We want to adjust this in the CSS. Here I was giving the display none, just delete this unnecessary. Okay, this one is now coming, see, as like this one. We want to when hover on this one, then this will display, and for this I want to give, let's refresh the page. Yeah, here this one is here as like this. Just refresh page. Now liquid style.css come here. I want to give the nav, and inside that unordered list, inside that all li tag, and over here I give the display. When we hover on the li, and then this sub menu will be display. For that by default I give the here display none. Now let's see, this will be gone. Yeah, when we here click display block, when we hover on the any of the any of this element, only when we hover on the this home and ethics, then this will be display. See, and other why this is not happening, let's see. Yeah, I was not copy paste. Let's come here, index.html, just copy this and paste in to the another li tag. Now let's see. Yeah, here also display, but this is see, this will display like from starting from this. For that I here change something. Here I give the left side 0 and here first of all I give the 100% or remove this first. Here give the left side to 0 and right side also give the 0. Now this much done. After that I give the padding, top bottom I give the 0 and left right I give the 10 pixel. Now let's see when we hover. Okay, this will display. Let's change the color first. Background color is red. Okay, this will be display. You want to give the margin, not a padding. Just change this margin. Yeah, now see this one display as like this one. Okay, I was not added in the main section. Come here and just copy this again and add here. Like that I want to add the every navigation submenu. Now this much, and here also, here. Now see, let's hover this. See, again display, here also display, here. Now this much display. Now we want to insert the all the element in this set, but I want to make this white color as like this one. For come here and just remove this and giving the border box shadow 1 pixel 3 pixel RGB. Now let's see the what the output is coming. See, this types of output is coming, but we don't want to give the this whole width is 400. Here this much is done, and now I want to insert the value. All this when we hover, this value will be display like this types of all this. For that I create a one data. Then after we render this all this, first of all come here I create a one file. We give the file name is in the outside, not a image section. Outside section I give the just collapse this for the copying purpose. And here I first of all create a human ethics, all the data here, and here give the human ethnic.js. Here data, all this data will be available here. Here first of all I make the export this data and use the const and give the name is human export default. We give the make a const and human W is capital. Okay, human ethnic and equal to. After that I make one array. Inside that I want to add the heading. See, here we have a one type of heading. See, this top one, this here this one column we give the this one object like this, and inside that we insert the one data which has a array, number of array, and here as like this one. Now this much done. We want to insert all the this data, just copy this array. Let's first of all check how much row. 1 2 3 4 5 6, total 6 have. Then I want to create this 6 2 3 4. Okay, I'll just here add the comma, and here again 2 3 4 5 6. We have created 6 object inside the array of object. Now here this data I want to insert. For that, first one, this is a all human ethnic. Here just copy this heading and paste here, and inside that data we have only all view. Then we add the all view here. Okay, now this much done. View all. Okay, sorry, we give the view all, and here we have a second this sari. Just copy this and add the heading. Again, one by one I want to copy all this name. Just copy this. You can fast forward all this video, and I want to add all this in this array. Collapse this. After the completion I will be back. Let's first of all complete this. Let's make this big screen, and then again go here and view your cotton sari is done. Now we want to, when we come, cotton sari is completed. Geo sarees. I created all these values and this variable. As like this one, I want to create all this. First of all I create, then we will be back. Let's first of all I want to create another name. Let's check it. As like this one I will create and again ban all the file. Now here I created all this data. Let's make a one folder, and inside the one folder data, inside that I move the all this data one by one. Now here see all this data I move here, and here every folder I was not added the export this data. For that, in this first folder I add the export default this name, this variable name. Just copy this, paste it here. As like this one, add every this file. Just copy this same one and come in the here in the bottom section. Just change this name. Yeah, now all this data either exported. Now I want to import this all data in this index dot script.js, this file, or we can make one file another also, but I make in this folder because this folder is okay proper. And now in the top section, here in the top I import all this data. First of all I import the let's see here this footwear, just copy this name and come in the script.js top section. I give the import footwear from data. Inside data I give the footwear. As like this one I want to import all this, just copy paste copy paste. Now I want to change this all only name, then just copy this, come in the script, this name is beauty health. Now after the beauty health I have a electronic, and here I want to give the electronic. And after that here I want to give electronic. After that has home and kitchen. To that jewelry. Another is kids. Now here see all the data is imported here. Now one by one I want to implement all this data here in this section. First of all I implement the human entity as like this one. All this will be implemented. Now in the come in the index.js, index.html, and in the navigation bar where is this submenu. Here I first of all give the div. In this div tag I add the one div, and I given this one heading for that h3, and for the demo purpose just I use the demo. For the demo one just I give the just copy this and paste here. And also I want to add the list of these items. For that also copy this and paste here. Now this much done, because I want to, this is a column one by one added, no problem. And here I want to give some things. Now see, in our section here this one will display, but this color will be, see, this color will be, whole things are not proper. For that in the sub menu, this is a div tag. This div tag is okay. And in the sub menu we have a heading. For that in the style.css, here come and we have a sub menu. Inside we have a heading. This heading is okay, but inside that we have a p tag. Just give this color. I give the color is text color. Now let's see. Here see, this color is black, but I want to literally padding as like this one, space, top, bottom and all this side in the sub menu. For that here I give the padding is approximately 10 pixel. Let's see, let's give the 20. Yeah, now see here as like this one, and this font is too much. Little bit give small. I give the h4. Okay, now see, it's okay. And this bottom side is okay properly. Let's add the one item more here, and let's check from outside. See, all these are coming properly. And here I was already giving the this height. Let's comment this, and now see what's the output. See, as like this one, automatically this output is coming. Here all these are no item, that's why I like this one. Now all this item is like this coming. This one is a demo one. For that now I want to access this sub menu, this ethics. I give the this add the one ID, woman ethics. Just copy this ID, come in the this script tag, this script one, and in the bottom section here I just comment this. We will separate this all file, don't worry. And here let's give the variable ethics and document dot get element by ID. Paste this and now I got access to this element. Now in this section we have this one. Come in the script side, we want to access the human ethics data. Where is this one? Just copy this, come here, and here just console.log human ethics. Let's check this output is coming or not, or some error. Right click, inspect, and go on here. See, cannot use the import statement outside a module. This error will be got. For that we come in the index.html file. Here in the bottom section we have imported added the script file. Here we add the type equal to module. Now see, here we got it, and this error will be gone. Now close this and come in the script file. I want to add all this data in this section, ethics one. For that here I give the, first of all I make one variable in the top section, woman ethics HTML, and make a string. In this side I added all this. Now this one done. Here I want to access the human ethics data, all this. For that here I have, see, here is right click, inspect, and in the console see we have a heading, this heading, and this types of a data inside. For that here I come, where is index.html, this is a sub menu, just copy this and cut this here and come in the script dot. Here I give the one template string for this is a temporary purpose. We will move in the variable, don't worry. For the looking what's the structure of this, that's why I paste here. And let make a indent. Now this is done, and here I want to give the this italics one, just where I want to give this HTML, and here I want to use one function, make a one function human italics. This is one function I make here, give the last sign func, and inside that I want to access. For that here I make a one, just remove this top section. We will do this in the after. First of all we access. For that just copy this this data and come here. We want to use this all the data. For that here I come and give the dot map. Use the map function, or you can use the for each anything. We can use the map function element here and just console log all the element. Now you can see here, refresh this page, and we want to also call this function because that's why this data is not so. And let's see here, see one by one this object is coming here as like this one, and this here we have a this types of a. For now this is okay, and inside this I want to make one variable for the heading. This is a heading, and inside that I another make a variable for the collection, and this is a collection. Here is storage, just delete this unnecessary thing. Now this is done, and just give for let I equal to. Now here I give the this is not necessary. Now here I console log just for the reference. Now here we want to return, and just copy your with the template string, and we want to store this all value here. Let make one function variable const, or we can make this return then also okay. And here first of all I want to this el. For that here I give the div. That's why I paste here, because I want to here all this value, that's why. And here I want to give the this heading eh4. Inside that I give the all this here, give variable and el dot heading. Yeah, now this one done. Now I want to render this all this value. For that I use the dollar, and this symbol el dot data has a value. This is a one type of array. For using this I use the for each loop. Here I give the element, and again now I want to insert all this variable, all this value using the template string again inside the p tag. Now here I give the p, and here give the element dollar, here give the element. Now this all things are done, and when we return this function, this all value will display. Just you want to delete this. Now no require of this. For the checking purpose, this value is coming or not, just cut this and inside the console.log. Now let's check the value. In the here, see here in the we got it this. Now I want to insert this whole the things in the this human ethics, and no need of a now this because I make a function, and just come remove this and up, just copy this, come here and here add the inner HTML. After that add this function, just cut this, paste here, and now remove this console. Now let's see the output. Close this tab. Now see, this all is coming here, and this all is joined due to the this. Okay, all the element are not printing. Let's see what's the name of this. Where is this? Is human ethics. We have a data. Okay, data dot for each, just el dot data. Okay, just for the checking purpose, this value are printing or not, just console dot log element. Now let's check, right click, inspect. Yeah, this all value are printed here. Now here I want to give I make a one variable, let I make a one variable let. Inside that I give the name, anything. So I give what I want to give, list, and make this string. Now this is a one type of a string. Just cut this and make this in the outside this for loop, and here I give this one. Why this is coming? Close this. Why this is coming? Okay, this is coming due to the, just cut this and make it in the this in the map, this return one in the top section here, also this list. Now I want to here equal to list equal to this element, and here return the, here I make return, and this element where is in the p tag, I copy, I was forgot it, inside the p element, and here I give the p in the curly bracket element. Now these things are okay properly, and here these are coming, and we want to, if we want to remove this one in the outside, then also okay. See, we want to just cut this section and in the come in the top section here also okay, paste this only. Now see, this also okay, and our code is little bit not a big one, and just this list variable, copy this here, paste it here. Now let's check, refresh. Okay, I not console log. Yeah, this all is coming, but all these variable are not coming exactly same. Maybe some issue. Just say console log this list one, console dot list. Let's check the what we get. Right click, inspect console. Okay, undefined. For that I checking purpose console dot log el. Okay, we got this value, not a this data value. Okay, why this? Okay, I got element, just paste it here, element. Yeah, now got it, all this value, all studies, and view all things are coming. Then what happening? El dot data dot, I think something is happening. We got a undefined. Okay, in the map section I give the join with where if map is close. Map is close, I think here. Yeah, here you join by here. Now let's see. Yeah, now this is gone, and this sub menu is not printing. Let's first of all, here we have sub menu. Let's give the sub menu. Here is a sub menu. We give that sub menu display flags. Okay, here this content is not proper. I think I want to make a one another. Where is this? Is a menu. I want to make another div content and give the this ID. Just cut this ID here and paste it here. Now let's see. Okay, now this is okay, and here just copy this ID again, or add the class one. This class name is a sub menu list. Copy, come in the style.cs. here I give this list display flags. Now see, yeah, now this is coming, and everything I give the padding right side approximately 20 pixel. Not this, I want to give to the item. This is a list. Okay, let's make this background color red for the checking how much space. Okay, this is a whole width, for I don't want to here give. I will give the script dot here and this div tag. Okay, this div tag containing the heading also I give the class name is column. Copy this column, come here again, here I give the padding right side approximately 20 pixel. Let's remove first of all this background color. Yeah, now these are coming. We want to more give this, and here I give the width is not a padding, I give the margin. Why margin right 20 pixel. Now check, give 30, 40 is okay. Yeah, now 40 is okay, and these are properly coming now. Why this color is changed? And I want to check it here. I think this p tag is not tracking, that's why in the script what happening here. P, we make this all the element here and running. I want to again return. What happening? Why this undefined is getting? Console doc list, right click, inspect. Here I got all the values. Let me see data dot this el dot data what is printed. Just comment this one. Here I give the el dot data, this printing array. Yeah, this printing array. Now I want to use the one by one variable element. I give the el equal to console dot log el. Now see, I give here not el element. Why this undefined is coming? Here add this, this is here, and here is I give the join all this with a variable. And now this is not coming. Use the map function. I think I used, then I use the map, and now el dot data dot el dot console dot. Okay, I was using here, I want to use the outside. Right click and paste here. Yeah, now this is okay. And if I was also using the for each, then also okay. But we in this time for each loop not have a joining method, that's why I want to use the map. Now we get this. Now I want to put this all value here. We got it, this one. Now just copy this section little bit here and paste it here. Just remove this and add the template string p. Inside that I add the close p dollar el element. Now let's see. Yeah, now getting this this one. Okay, and we want to just here add the list equal to this and remove this one. Now we hover this. Okay, now see, here we getting, see, now this value is coming. Problem is that here I was only using this el dot data, and this is using the for loop. We cannot give the this in the array. We have a this comma, we cannot remove this, that's why I use this one. Now as like this one, I want to insert all other data. Just remove this section, here also, and here. Yeah, now this one okay. As like this, I want to again things all this other data also. For that here we can done. Now here I make another function. This is second option is a human western. Just copy this human western data, come again here. We can just copy this all these things again and paste it here. I tell which things I want to change. First of all, I want to change the this variable name and this id. For that I want to also giving the id in here. This, see here I giving this human id, this one. As like this one, I want to also give here also. Just copy this again, paste here inside this, and just give the human western. Just copy this id, come again in the script file, just change this one, and here also. And now I want to change this here. This one is I think we data, for that we change this data, don't worry. And I want to change this function name, and here also I want to change function, and here just copy this, paste it here. Now I want to change the data name. For that here I copy the human western data, come again here. Here is a return in the function, just give the space little bit here. Human italics change to human western. Now let's see here, see this data is automatically coming here, this one and this one. As like this one, I want to add all this. Now I want to add the our next section is a man. Just copy this again and come here. First of all, I want to change the id. For that, come in here, copy this one, and come in the main section here. Here paste it, and here change the id is main, and just copy this id, come in script type. First of all, here change the this variable name also here also, and we want to in the last section. This much done. Now I want to change this function name also here and here also. Now as like this one, now I want to change the this data. Let's copy this man data, come here, where is here, paste this. Now let's see this, and now see man data is coming. This man data is now coming. And now as like this kids and all this, we want to go do, we want to give the kids. Just copy again, paste is here. Now I want to give the here in the HTML, go on the kids section. This is kids, just copy this again, come in the kids section, enter and paste is, just change the id. I give the kids, copy this, come in the script file, paste here. First of all, change the variable and also id, and I want to change the this function, and also here calling function. and also here main. And now last option is our change to the this data. For this data is a kids. Yeah, now see, yeah, data kids is not coming. Why? Let me check top section. What is name? Yeah, capital K. That's why not coming. I want to change this. Now see, yeah, now this data is also coming. Now add the home, kitchen and beauty, all this section. For that, here come again, we give the what is it? Home and kitchen. Now I want to again copy this, paste again here, come in the HTML file. Now home and kitchen, just copy this again, come in the home and kitchen in this section and give paste this, and here change the variable home and kitchen. Just copy the ID name, come in the script again, just first of all change the variable name and give the ID, change the ID. After that also you can little bit change here this function. Here see, we cannot change the fun because this is a function. We can change any, give the any name, but in conventional I give that is why. And here also I want to change the this data. Where is data? Kitchen, home, kitchen, and just copy this. Where is home, kitchen? Here data. This data and this variable are same, that's why I want to here give the EL and just copy this again, paste. Here is a no requirement because this is a function, and here only requirement here. Now let's see, home, kitchen is now here coming as like this one. Now this one and beauty and health, here come again, here I give the beauty and health, just copy this again, come here, paste it and go on the top section. First of all copy the beauty and health data and come down, change the first of all data. Then after I want to change this variable name and this ID, just copy this one, beauty and health, inside that submenu paste this and give the ID, give the beauty and health, just copy this and script that. Make sure that our this variable name and data name will not be same, that's why. And here I want to change this and here change the ID. Now this much I think done. Now let's see, beauty and health is not coming. Let's check this. Okay, here I was not changing, and here I want to also change the function. Yeah, now this beauty and health is also coming. Now our list is jewelry and accessible. This part copy, here comment, I comment this. Now here again I copy this whole things. We also make one things, we make these things are too much complex. For that we can do one things here in the top section. We are copy and again this section. For that I make one things for usability purpose. In the top section here I make giving the function reusable, and here I give the, now see, here we need the two things. First is this ID name. First is we need two things. We want to need ID, this variable name, or you can say we don't need of this, we but I want to assign this. That's why we need this id name and this data with things two name. For that, here I make a function render submenu, and inside that I give the two name. First one is id, second one is data. Inside that we see these things are done. Now I want to just copy these whole things again and paste it here. As like this one, this variable name will out of the scope. That's why we can give anything. I give the temp and just copy this temp and here place this, and now this one okay, and these things are done. And this one, this also we give the this function name is also temp function. Just copy this function and also change here. Now this both are done. Now I want to give this data, copy this data and paste here. Now these two things are done. Now I want to give this id to here. Just copy this id and here come. Now this one, we make this function. Now we doing this lots of things, this one by one for the copy and pasting. Now we only write two lines of the code. Now see here, just copy this function, come here, and this is for the human athletics. Just cut here and here paste. This is the first option. Now I want to change this. See how I can change this whole things we will change. Just comment this first, or we can first of all I want to id. Just copy this id, change here. Now again I want to data. For that, just copy this, paste it here. Now these things are working. Now just comment this. Now go on here, see here we can, this data is now human athletics is coming. As like this one, we will make all this, just delete all this, no necessary of this. And now just I give the here one things. This is due to the reusability, and here we no need of a copy paste again and again. Just copy this again, here I give the paste it. And now I want to first of all give the id name, this id, and here paste. Now again I want to give the data, just copy this data here now and delete this section and remove this one. This too much line of a code. See, only single line of a code is running. This is a power of a JavaScript. Now again copy this function. I want to run this man, and this is copy this id, cut here, paste here. Now I want to give the data. For this, cut here, paste here, and delete this unnecessary things. See, only these two lines of it, where is go on multiple lines. See, approximately 2 to 300 150, only one line of a code now running. Yeah, now again I paste this, and here I want to give the this id kids, and now I want to give the kids data. Copy this, paste here, and just delete this and copy this kids again. Now here I want to change this id, copy this id, paste here. Now I want to give the data. Now delete this. Now I want to give the beauty and this section. Just copy this and paste it here. Copy this again, paste here, and I want to now data. For that beauty and data, copy this, paste is here, and delete this approximately 2-3 line more line of the code. Now see, we again come this only, see here approximately 10 line of a code is done. Now we want to again jewelry data, just copy this, paste it, and come here. Now I want to go in the jewelry section, just copy this again, come here and paste it again. Now here I want to give ID, jewelry and accessories, copy this ID name, come here script.js and change the ID, and now I want to change the data, jewelry, what is name, just copy, and here I want to change this. Now again our last part is jewelry, after that second last, bag and footwear, just copy this and change this comment, and bag and data, where is this one, bag and footwear, change the bag and footwear data, and now I want to in the HTML, where is this, copy this, come here and change this ID name, this one, bags footwear element, or give the ID, copy this, come in the script, just change this. Now again I want to give the last option is electronic, copy this, paste this, comment this, and copy this function again calling, and here make now I want to change this data. First of all, electronic, copy, come here, paste this, and this I want to also give in the ID, just copy this again, now here paste it, and here give the electronic ID, copy this, come in script, change the ID name. Now see, here all things are our submenu is getting ready. When we have these things are will be display as like this one. Footwear, okay, and this jewelry, okay, jewelry is much more, as like this one. This one is now coming. This much done. Now let's go on the next part. Our now we make this types of a, for that here in the HTML file, go on the HTML. This is a let me this data is looking much more bigger. For that we just collapse this, click on the here VS Code left side, this arrow key, down arrow, here click, this data will collapse, and this navigation. Now see, looking at HTML file is very much less. Now here, now we go on the this part, this section, this one. For here I give the, this is a, I give the lowest, what is this, lowest price. I give any random things, that's why div class why div lowest price container enter. In this section we have a one side is see this types of images, and this one. For that here I create two section, divide this two, div, and now this one, and div, now this one. This two part is now coming, and we want to divide this 50-50. And now this image, I want to add the second one image. For here give the img src and just copy here all thing. Our section is image, right click, copy image address, paste it here. Let's see what the output is coming. See, this image is looking too much big. We will adjust it, don't worry. Now first of all we adjust this. We give the class lowest price image, just copy this, and in the this style.css, here is started the another section. We comment this lowest price, and here I give the paste it. I give the width is approximately 50%. Why 50%? I show you, don't worry. And here come index.am. Here this copy this lowest price whole container, and here this is style sheet, enter, give this div, and here give the div flex. Okay, now this one I see here little bit top side and bottom side this margin is coming. For that here I give the margin approximately both side is 50 pixel. Let's see what's the output. Yeah, 50. Yeah, 50 is almost I think proper, and but in the left side has more. We give the top and bottom side 50 pixel, left and right auto. And now this much done, and give the max width is this is approximately 700. Let's give the background color red for the checking purpose. 700 not, we give the 1000. Yeah, now it's almost as like this. A little bit more, I give the 1001. Yeah, now it's okay. And we want to image in this side. Okay, we give this, come here I give the lowest price. We want to add one same div tag, or we can give here just simple things in the style.css. Here I give the flex 1. I remove this. Now see, here I give flex. We want to also adding the width. We can add this 50 and remove this. Here I want to give class name lowest price, text, copy this, come in the style.css here, paste this, and give this also width is 50%. Now let's see. Yeah, now see this one is coming as like this one. Now I want to give the all the texts here, and see here little bit this is background color we want to give. Don't worry, we give it. Come in the index.js. Here I was as this h1 tag. Let's give the h1, and inside that copy this, paste this. Now again I have this div tag. Let's Control F, format this, and here here make a div. Inside that I want to add this 3 section, or here I give the div lowest price. Why any things I give, don't worry. And inside that I add the 3 items for div lowest price icon. No icon, not I give the container items, and inside that I have a icon div class lowest price icon. Inside that I use the img src and right click, copy image, paste it here. Now this is first one, and here I want to also add the text. For this I give the p tag and free delivery. Free, D is capital or small? Okay, D is capital. Just copy all these texts. Okay, let's see what the output. See, we make this too much big, we will make a small, don't worry. And this one is a first item, just copy this again. Now we make a second things. Come here, right click, copy image and change this image. Now I want to cash on delivery, copy this text, change here. Now add the third item, right click, copy image, change here, easy return, and now let's see. Yeah, this too much big. We want to give the icon width. Just copy this here. Here give the width is 20 pixel. Let's check, and then we give we want to increase this 50, not a 30. This icon. Okay, let's remove the first of all this background color. Now see, this is looking good. I want to give the this border radius 40 pixel and background color is where, let's see, yeah, as like this one, and RGB I want to give light color, not this types. Yeah, now okay. And here I want to add the, now here we want to make this in the row form. For that here I was inserted in the lowest price y, and just copy this, come in the here, I give this display flex and giving the as like this one we give justify content space between. Yeah, now see, yeah, this one is okay. And here, or we can give here only, just cut this and come in the item, where is, just copy this item and again come here. Here I give the padding right side 20 pixel. Now let's see. Yeah, now as like this one is here display. Now see here, these two things are divided. For that I want to also do like this, Just cut this here and paste this another line h1. Now see, as like this one is looking, and this item, this lowest price tax, okay, here is so, and this we want to make a why this this will be display 100 pixel. Yeah, okay, item. Yeah, now see, this item will be little bit, and inside the item I also have this. For that here also I will give the flex and alignment item center, and inside that we have a p tag lowest price item. We have p and giving the okay p. Inside that we give the padding left side 10 pixel. Now let's see. Yeah, now see, we want to only give the border as like this one. See here and here, see this two border is coming in the item. Here I give the border right 1 pixel solid gray gray type and 2. Now let's see the output. Here is, see, this much output is we get, and we want to make this in the icon section. I want to give the also padding, just give 10 pixel. Okay, this is a not a 10. Here I give the padding. Here I was giving the padding from the right side. I give the both side, and top bottom give the 0. Yeah, now see, like this one, but this one will be less height and this will be more. For that we can also decrease this. Where is item? This one, and here this one is a height, we give the 50 pixel. Yeah, now it's as like this one, and but this font is too much big. We want to give this also lowest container price. Inside that we have a h1, giving the font size is approximately 40 pixel and margin bottom 0, margin top, okay, top side 0, or give the margin totally 0. Yeah, now see, and this one is okay, and we want to give the this color a little bit more black. Click here, now as like this one. Now in the bottom section I want to give the margin. For that is the lowest price y, I give the top side margin. Here I give the margin top 20 pixel. Now let's see, here and here this will be generated, or we can give the margin top and bottom side also left right 0. For that here. Now see, and after that I want to add the this button in the HTML file. This one is lowest price, this one. After that I want to add the btn. Inside that I want to first of all giving the this image, copy this image address, and here come give the div and give the class name is, I give the class name is download app icon. Enter inside that img src and paste the URL. Oh, wow. Right click, copy image URL address, and paste it. After that here give the this one, and inside after that I want to write something. For here I give the p tag, or directly I can give this download. Copy this, paste it here, and here you can see this is coming, but here I want to give the class download app container. Copy this, come in the style.css here, paste this and give the display flags. And first of all I want to give the this see, this one is now coming, and also giving the alignment item center, yeah, and giving the font size is approximately 20. We will increase it. Yeah, now here I want to give the width is approximately. In the p tag I want to give the padding. For that download app container, inside that we do not have any text. For that we can do here p tag inside that, and come here again, just cut this, and inside that we can add the p, and this one, paste this, come here again, here give the margin, or you can give the padding. I give the top bottom 0 pixel, left right 20 pixel. Now let's see what the output is coming. Okay, and this is a container, download container. We can give the height is approximately 50 pixel. Let's see here. Yeah, now I want to change the background color. For that just copy this background color. Yeah, now I want to remove the border, none, outline, none. Now let's see. Yeah, and here give the padding is 10 pixel, 0 pixel left right, and 10 pixel top bottom, and border radius 5 pixel. Text color is white. Now this is a container. Where is this? Is a lowest text container. Just copy this class where I was already included. Yeah, here I give the padding is approximately 10 pixel. Or we can give the 20. I give the padding from top side 20, left right 0, bottom side 0, and his side 20. Now let's see here. Here increase is 25, here also 25. Now this one is done as like this one. This all is done, and this one is look good. And now we go on the next section. This top category to choice from. Just copy this in the HTML. Here I make another comment, top category choice. Copy this. This is a comment one, that's why. Now first of all I want to give this types of a line. For that here I want to give the div, and giving the class is top categories from enter, and here this one coming. Now first of all I want to give the this top line. Here I give the span, or we can use the div div dot top categories heading, enter. Now this one completed. And HR horizontal line. After that I want to give, or we can use the span tag also. Inside that I give the, this is class name is a horizontal line, and here I give the h1 top category, and here paste it. Now here I want to give span, and now I add the same this class name here also. Okay, little bit space. Now let's see. Yeah, this is coming. Now just copy this one and come here. Here I commented, and this one, and give the width is approximately 1100 pixel, and now also giving the margin auto, and this are done. Now I want to give this top category heading. Just copy this one and come here again. Here give the display flags, and after that I want to copy this horizontal line. Copy this, come here. Here give this padding 1 pixel, and giving the background color where, and this one. Now let's see. Yeah, this one is coming. And this alignment item, I give the alignment item center, and this content will be center. For that I give the here I give the justify content. We give this horizontal line width is 100%. Let's see. Okay, we give the 40. What mixing 50%? 50%. And this will be wrap, but I don't want to wrap. For that this one is a heading. Here cut this copy this, come here, and here give the h1 white space none, control plus n, and here give the now web. Let's see. Yeah, this one is not done. I think I forget it, but I don't want to this. Giving the width is 200 or more. It will be 500 minimum content. Width is max content. Width is approximately 300. 5 6 7. Yeah, now look good as like this one. Only I want to increase the font for that here, and color also I want to give this one is coming, and increase the font size 30 pixel. We want to more 40. Yeah, now almost 38. This width is 800. I give the 900. 910 20 950 1000. Yeah, now okay, this much. And I can remove the first of all margin, then this also okay. Yeah, now okay, now this much okay. And now I want to add this images. For here come this is pen tag. Inside that I give the this class top categories image, and inside that I get the here div class image top categories image, and inside that I give the img src, right click. Okay, this is a background image. Okay, for that I don't want to give then. Okay, now this one is okay, and here I want to copy this, paste here. I want to this background color, right click here, see this one coming, copy this. First of all this is just copy this one, come here style in the bottom section, and giving the class, paste the class one time, not a two time. Width is 100%, height is approximately 500 pixel, and giving the background color, background image url. Copy this, right click, copy image address, paste this. Now let's see here in our section. Yeah, now these types of image is coming. Inside that I want to insert, before that I want to giving the background repeat, no repeat, and now this much okay, and okay, and margin top 30 pixel. Let's see, we give the 50 pixel. Now this much done, and as like this you want to add all these images, just copy this one, right click, copy image address, come in the here index dot, in this section I add the img src, paste the image, and now I want to add the another image img src, right click, copy image address, paste is here, and now I want to add the third image src, right click, copy image address, paste this, and this one is done. Let's see the what the output is coming. Just close this, and here see this image as like this one. I want to design one by one. For that this image is too much big, for that I give the class big image, and other with class both are small. We can do one things here, top category image. Okay, top category image, just copy this, come here, inside that I have a image, and give the max width is 200. Let's see our, yeah, we give the 300. Yeah, now okay, now only I want to increase this side, or give 350. Here I see, okay, this image is approximately 300. Let's see, yeah, 300. Now I want to only increase this image. For that just copy this, paste here again, and here give the, and also add the margin approximately 10 pixel. as like this 10 pixel, no 5 pixel. Yeah, now okay, I want to increase the side of this. For here give the first child, its width is 400. Now I want to increase this side, and yeah, now this is okay. I want to this content in the center. For here I give the I want to make this center. Here I want to give the position relative. After that, this is a image, I give the position absolute and bottom 0. Yeah, this is a collapse. We give the width is I think I want to create another these things all I want to down. We can do other things also, like here I want to give bottom 0. We can do the display flags. Okay, and here give the flags. For the I want to all the content in the bottom section. For like this section, here I want to give the alignment item flags end. Yeah, now see all the content is here as like this one. We want to give the margin more. Let's give the 7 or 10. Yeah, now look good as like this one. After that, I want to add this background image. For that, just come here again, index.html. Here I give the this top the essential image. For that, here same, we use the div, giving the class name essential, spelling mistake by default, essential container. Enter. Inside that I want to give first of all image. Just copy this again, come in the style.css. here I give the essential. Inside that I give dot and paste, and giving the width is 100%, background color is approximately 400, margin from the top side approximately 50 pixel, and giving the background color, background image is URL. Right click, inspect, go on here, just copy the URL and paste it here. After that, I don't want to the background repeat, background repeat, no repeat. Now let's see the output here. Oh, why this output is not coming? Yeah, what, let's refresh again. Why this output is not coming? Let me see. Width, okay, I was not given the height. I give the height is approximately 400 or 500 is okay. Yeah, now it's okay. And here I give the margin, where is, okay, I want to move this content inside this, and now see, yeah, now this automatically adjusted, and this height is not a proper. I want to increase this height. I give the 500. Let's see, as like this one. Yeah, now it's okay. And here we want to add the button. This button, this is a image type. Let's copy this one, copy image address, and come in the HTML. Here I want to only add the img src, paste the URL, and we deal with and this two are, I think this one is button. Yeah, copy image at this three are also button. For that, I create a div tag. Inside that essential item and okay, and inside that img src, and here right click, copy image address, inside that paste this one. Again I want to another image, img src, just copy the beauty this image, copy image address, paste this here, and now this one. Okay, as like this I want to add the 1 2 3 2 or more. Just copy this again, um, paste this again, paste this again, right click, copy image address, just paste this, and right click, copy image address, and paste this here, right click, copy image address, paste this here, right click, copy image address, paste this here. Now this much ready. Here we can see image size is too much. I was created one, where is gone this essential one, just copy this one, come here. Okay, I was already given. Inside that I have all the img. I give the max width is approximately 200. Yeah, bottom is here, bottom is proper, no, 150. Now okay, and 3 images for that here. I make one item, inside that I inserted all this, just cut here, and we make our okay, just give here, here I give the display flex. Yeah, now this one is looking good. I give the here justify content space between, and yeah, this will not go. We can do here one things. I give the image item varies items, copy this, cut here, here I give the max width is 200. Okay, now this is doing good. Okay, little bit more, I give the 250, and now onto little bit bottom side. For here I give the alignment item center. Yeah, now see this is look good. I want to here I want to give the all the item is essential item flex, or give alignment self flex int. Let's see. Yeah, now it's come, all these things are bottom. I want to this one, and here I want to give the I want to little bit shift all the images. For that here I give the flex, and justify content, justify self also flex in. Yeah, not having, just remove the justify content, then after, yeah, now this is see the justify content remove. Here only give the margin left side approximately 30 pixel, we will increase it, or give 100. Okay, and I want to in the image also, for here this one is I give the essential, let's copy this, paste is here. Again I want to access the first child, and here give the margin from the left side approximately 50 pixel. I want to more 70, 120, and also I want to in the top side also, or I want to give the margin top 20 pixel. Yeah, now okay, and I want to reduce the margin here. I was giving this 50, now 20, 0. Now this much is okay, and this content will be flexible. These are okay, and this item is not in the same direction. Here I want to give the display flex, yeah, and flex direction, column, alignment item center. Let's give the background color how much width is taken, and giving the margin we give the margin. Why this image is okay? I think I was given max width is, and child image first child. Okay, in this section, okay, I was, that's why this coming. Okay, just remove this and just delete this. Now here I give the, let's second, here I want to this and this one, just remove this, and here I want to give the justify content space between. Yeah, now see, and only I want to this for that this image I give the one class name, essence btn. Just copy this, here I come, margin from the left side 100 pixel, and also at the top side also margin top side 20 pixel. Okay, now this is gone, and this background color I want to remove. Now let's see, yeah, see, this is now as like this one, and this one is now coming. This much done in this video. Thank you for the watching. If this video is helpful for you, please like this video, subscribe the channel, and thank you for the watching. And here see, I think I some bug, I want to also give the this background color. Yeah, I was forget it, don't worry. Search container, recent search model, I was giving the background border color, this one. Yeah, recent background color, just copy this, I make it inside that search model. Why this I want to see the class name first of all. Let me see. This border color will be, this item will be upward looking. See, when we see, I think this will be background color is somewhere transparent. Let's see. This is search recent model. Okay, this one is If I remove this background color, let's see. Yeah, now I want to give this j index is 2, j index 3. Yeah, now see, due to the, because this will go on the backend, that's why these are coming. Now it's okay. And if this video is helpful for you, please like this video, subscribe the channel, and thank you for the watching, and please share this video to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And here also same error, we can give the justify. Everywhere you can, this types of error is coming. If you can just do the, where is, this is a focus one, here is a model, here give the j index 2. Now all things are made. Thank you for the watching. Now no error. First of all I check, here I type the mobile. Yeah, now it's okay. And if type I move phone, yeah, now it's things are working properly, and these things are work, and yeah, now yeah, this all things are now working. All things are working. Thank you for the watching. This video is completed from this section. After that, next video we make it, don't worry. All this bottom section, these two images and this filter one. And thank you for the watching, especially for the this to end. Thank you for the, like this, subscribe this, share this.